Is she alive?
Look at my face.
You don't
Do I
care.
care?
Do you care?
Let's continue. Thank you for watching, and let's continue with Jordan Peterson's plug. Jordan, we gave you a free plug over here at the Double Thought Show. Don't forget that.
Ask people to do is just to sit for 15 minutes, write for 15 minutes. Badly, here's the game. Imagine you were taking care of yourself like someone you cared for. So imagine someone you care for and pretend that's you. Maybe it's a son or a daughter or a friend. Now imagine 5 years down the road. You can have what you want and need. You can be who you are, but you have to figure out what it is. What is it? What do you want? What do you need? And don't worry about getting it right. Just get it down for 15 minutes. That's a good start. The whole exercise you can do in about 90 minutes, but we had students do that, say, before they went to university. And just doing it for 90 minutes, developing that vision, dropped their dropout rate 90 or 50%, and increased their grade point average 35%. And that just shows you how badly it had been done before, because students went to university with no vision. They have no idea what they were doing there. And so, of course, half of them didn't succeed because they had no idea why they were doing anything. Well, that's not helpful or wise. And the reason that's the case, by the way, is because our school system was set up to produce mindless, obedient workers essentially by fascists at the end of the 1800s. And that's well documented historically. It was based on the Prussian military model, and they wanted to produce obedient soldiers. And we haven't updated our notion of what schools are for.
I guess, RJ, you also like Jordan Peterson, right?
Well, yeah, but not because he says what I say or thinks how I think.
No, but I mean, guys, we are watching this also. We both are watching this live right now, so we haven't watched this before. But basically, these are the points that RJ mentioned before, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Schools are built for a certain end goal and haven't been updated since I don't know when.
Since ever.
And it's going downwards. I've been seeing how schools are, the curriculum for elementary schools and high schools these days, it's going downwards.
Yeah.
The world is developing. We're still teaching kids things that might not really help them be productive citizens in the future.
Yeah.
They only become mindless sheep.
That think that they are stuck in the system, that there's no way out. That will say, I cannot get out of here. This is just the way it is. And I'll never get to 1 million. I wish I can win the lottery, which is, I mean, they can only see what was presented to them.
Can I tell a personal story about having a vision?
Yeah.
And this is why I said what I said about teachers. When I was small, a little small KR, also with a beard. No, it was high school. I had a vision board created. They put us create a vision board. And on the vision board, I had certain things. And this teacher came. It was part of the art project, kind of. The teacher saw what I put in there. Other kids had, of course, things that are easy attainable if you put in the work. I had a bigger dream, a bigger goal. I put it on there. I'll never forget this. The teacher said to me, you put things on there. Why don't you put things that are more realistic? I'll never forget that.
What did you have? Like, you want to go to space or something? Do you remember what it was?
I still
More or
have
less?
my art piece here at home.
Yeah.
In my mama's basement. I don't have it up. I don't have it in a.
But
I just had one of the things I remember vividly, because it's basically one of the most expensive things I put on there, was a old school Rolls Royce, old timer.
Well,
Since that day, well, you know what? I'm not very
do you,
confrontational with teachers. It's also a thing of me. This is the um second level thinking that I already had when I was younger. I was like, I'm dependent on their grades, so I'm not gonna badmouth them. I was like, F you in the back of
but
my
did,
mind.
how old were you then?
Probably, I think 13, 14, something like
But
that.
that means though that you had enough confidence as a 13-year-old to not let the teacher's opinion break you, because
Dude,
that can also happen, right?
yes, but yeah, oh yeah, that is true. Some people really, well. I was always a stubborn. I was different. Let's put it this way. There was this other kid. I don't know if she remembers. She was next to me when the teacher came and said it. She was like, "I can't believe she said it to you."
As a 13-year-old.
She said it. Yeah, she said
So
it to me.
so as a 13-year-old, so my point is, as a 13-year-old, both you and your classmate thought that the
13,
teacher was
14,
out of her mind to do,
14, 15, but probably 14, 15,
uh,
30, 13, 14, 15, something like that. But
but
she thought it
still,
was effed
yeah.
up. She said that. She already
Yeah.
said, I think it's effed up. She said that to you. I'm like, dude, I don't care what she says. I'm not gonna disrespect teachers, but I'm gonna disrespect her. She's
It has nothing to do with teachers. It has everything to do with you.
dude. I don't. Yeah, but I mean, I've always had a kind of a weird level of confidence, but when she said it, I was like, okay, yeah, that's your opinion. I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Yeah. Is she
But yeah,
alive?
look at my face.
You
Do
don't
I
care.
care?
Do you care?
Let's continue.